channel. So today I would like to teach you all the enlargement and we'll discuss solving problem. Before I start the lesson, I would like to highlight to you this important formula. Area of image is equal to k square. K is actually scale factor times with the area of the object. So before that, we have learned how to find the scale factor, right? That means you find the corresponding side of the image, okay, and then you over the corresponding side of the object equal to k. Okay, so example, you have the object which is 2. After enlarge, it become 4. This is image, this is object. So the scale factor is actually 4 over 2, which is 2. Alright? So this is how I actually find the scale factor after enlargement. So now I would like to actually introduce to you there is another formula where is area of image is actually equal to scale factor square times area of the object. So normally in short I always say is k square times O. So this one is about the area. So I have actually highlighted to you how to memorize the formula, right? So if it is something to do with the length, we use I over O equal to K. In short, I say I OK for length of the side. But if it is area, I is OK square. Remember, the area is always square. So that's why your scale factor have to be square. Okay, this is the object that we are going to do enlargement. Example, I'm going to enlarge this one. Let's say the scale factor is, let's say is 2. So this side, it will become 4, right, the image. And then this side will become 2. This one become 2. The 1 become 2. The 1 become 2. As I say, is a enlargement with a scale factor 2. So this is the image. So if I want to find the area for this one, area is A prime. This one, the area is A. Okay, the area is 1 over 2, 1 plus 2, A plus B times the height. So the answer is 3 over 2. So for this one, I'm going to use a formula which is k squared times A. A is the area of the object. So if I calculate, I will get the k is just now I say is 2. 2 squared times with the area of the object, which is this one, 3 over 2. So I am getting 4 times 3 divided by 2, which is actually 6. Now, if we want to confirm, we use a formula for the trapezium. The area for the trapezium is actually 1 over 2. A is a shorter one, B is a longer one, height is the one perpendicular with the base. So you will get 2 plus 4, which is 6. Alright, so in this case, we can calculate. So we calculate, but sometimes we will not be given the shape that we can calculate. So they will give you object and the scale factor. Then that is how you find the area of the image by using formula, right? Okay, so now I'm going to discuss a few questions. Okay, so before that I have teach you how to find the scale factor, how to find the center of enlargement, right? So I'm sure you got no problem. Okay, so let's for example like this one, the green one, alright? So let's say we just do one more example. The area here is the image, the area here is the object. So firstly I will find the scale factor. K is 4, then here is 1, so the scale factor is 4 over 1, which is 4. So if this area I can find 1 over 2 times 1 times 2, right? So the area is 1. So if I want to find the area for this triangle, but I don't want to calculate using formula. I don't want to calculate using the half base height, so I just use k square, which is 4, times the area of the object, which is 1. So it's 16, okay, unit square. That is the meaning of how you apply the formula to calculate the area of image. If you want to double confirm, you can say it's 1 over 2 times the base is 4 and the height is 2, 4, 6, 8. So you will get the same 16 unit square. Alright, but sometimes in exam they are not going to provide you with the area of the shape that you can calculate. So you have to use a formula. Alright, so I hope you understand. So the formula that I introduced to you is I equal to OK square if is something to do with the area. So that means we have two ways to find the the scale factor. Either you use I equal to OK, or I equal to OK square. For this one is when the area given. This one is when the length is given. So we have two ways to find the K. Alright, so I've give you the formula. So now I'm going to introduce to you how to find the scale factor for this one. So scale factor K, so this is I, this is O, and this is the K. So we use the formula I equal to OK square, right? So I is 45, right? Make sure you choose the right one. O is actually 5K square. So 5K square is 45. So K square is 9. So K can have positive and negative. Remember, when you square root, you should have positive and negative, unless they give you the diagram. Alright, if they give you a diagram, object and image at the same side, then it will be positive, right? If object and image at a different side, when you see the diagram of different side, you must put negative, right? Okay, I have tissue. So now we do another one. So the other one is we are given the image. Image was not given. So let's say it's x. So we are going to use I equal to OK square. I is actually given x. O is 12, right? Then O is the object here, and then K is 7 over 2. So we need to square it. So the answer for x is actually 49 over 4 times 12. So answer is 147. So that means we got the answer here, which is 147, right? Then how about this one? We are not given the area of the object, so we can say is y. All right, that means it's we're going to use this formula. Y is the object, so 100 is the I, y is the O, and the K is the negative 4 square. So that means we are going to simplify. So it's 16 here. 16y is 100. So that means y is the area of the object, which is 100 over 16. So you get answer 6.25. Got it? So in short, use a formula that I introduced just now. Area of image equal to area object times with the K square, which is scale factor. I equal to OK square. Okay, so now let's proceed to this exercise. So it's the same like just now I teach you. So we're going to do this one. So let's say this is K. Okay, we're going to solve this. So we use I equal to OK square. So the I was given 72 is equal to object is 18 K square, right? So when you solve, this is K square equal to 72 over 18 is 4, right? So when we square root, the answer will have plus 4 plus minus square root of 4, which is plus minus 2. So there should be two possible answers, either 2 or -2. Again, answer must have 2 because as you know we have two values of scale, either positive or negative, right? Okay, unless again the diagram was given, you can choose based on the diagram given. So for this one, let's say the area of image was not given. So if the area of the image was not given, we will use x. So the same formula apply, I equal to OK square. So where is the I is the x, O is 54, K is 1 over 3, and then we just square. So it's very simple. So it's 54 times 1 over 9. So the answer is just 6 meter square, right? If the unit is meter square, so we follow the unit, right? So for this one, let's say the area of the object is y. So we are going to solve the y now. We are still using the same formula, right? Okay, so let's see how to do. Okay, so the area of the object is y. So we are going to use y here. K is 5 over 4. We need to square it, and here is 31.25. All right. So we will solve it. 31.25 equal to y times, this is actually a fraction, isn't it? 5 over 4, 1.25. So it's better for you to use decimal, because some of you actually, when you use a fraction, you actually don't know how to press the calculator, right? So you just press 1.25 square. Your answer for the y is 31 over 25 over, make sure you divide properly, square. So the y is 20, right? So you can write your answer here. Y is equal to 20 centimeters square is the area. Okay, got it? All right, I hope you understand. So we just use a simple formula, right? Okay, how to solve the problem involving enlargement? So I'm going to solve the exercise here. Okay, let's do it together. So we are given the diagram on the right, show two right angle triangle, right? You have two right angle triangle, and then let's identify where is the image. The image is the PQR, right? So let's highlight. The green one is the image. Okay, this is the eye. So we must make sure we identify the image and object correctly. It is given 5 PR. Okay, when you have a ratio 5 PR equal to 2 RS, okay, we see the RS, the length of RS is actually the object. The object is given 15, right? So 2 times 15, 30. Okay, 30. 5 PR equal to 30. 5 times of PR. That means 1 PR is, you have 5 PR is 30. 1 PR is 6, right? So here is 6, right? Okay, after you found the 6, then you can find the scale factor. How to find the scale factor? As I mentioned to you, you use I equal to OK, no square. Why? Because this is the length. So image was given 6. The small one is 6. Okay, image is 6. And then object, it was given how many? Object, just now we just counted. Object is actually 15. Here 15, the red one. K is the one that we want to calculate. But be careful. Why? I say you need to be very careful, because the image is at the left. From the point here, you draw the line, one to the left, one to the right. This is right. Object and image at the different side, right? So image to the left, object to the right. Okay, the red one is the object, right? This one is the object. I'm going to label properly. Okay, red one is the object. So that means automatically you have to put a negative. So the k should be less than 1 because its image is smaller, and it should be negative because it's opposite direction. Okay, if we refer to the center of the enlargement, it's opposite direction, one to the left, one to the right, or one, we say to the left to the right, we must refer to the center of enlargement. Okay, all right, so now I want to find the area for the whole diagram. If you want to find the area for the whole diagram, that means you have to find the area for the green one, which is the image. The image I can find because I have a height which is 4 and the base is 6, right? So because this question mentioned is right angle triangle, so I'm getting 12 centimeters square for the image. And for the object, if I want to use a formula for the I equal to OK square, also can. But if I don't want, I can find the height here, isn't it? So this is 4, so I'm going to times the 2 over 5, right? Because it's actually, no, I'm going to times the 5 over 2 because this is the object. Okay, so if you times with the 5 over 2, you will get 10. All right, so this is 10. So then I can find the area for the red one, which is actually area for the object is equal to 1 over 2 times the 10 times the 15. So I'm getting 5 times 15, 75. So area for the whole diagram is equal to 12 plus 75, which is actually equal to 87 centimeters square. Or else, if you don't want, you can use a formula that I just introduced to you, which is I equal to OK square. So the image is actually 12. We have count using half base and height. Object is the x. K is a scale factor, which is negative 2 over 5. It's okay with the negative because when you square it, it becomes positive. So it's 12 equal to x times 4 over 25. So the answer for the x is still 25 times 12 divided by 4. You are getting the answer for the object is 75 centimeters square. So area for the whole